I just heard a story about a lady being abused at the walking down along the beach because her 3-year-old did not have a mask on. So a man came over and started abusing her. And my cousin experienced the same thing in Austria when her young son was not wearing a mask in a supermarket. She was also abused for not having a mask on him. So even beside the fact that the rules are under 12, no need to wear a mask. And in fact, I have to say the most confronting thing I have found about about any of this mask wearing is seeing young children wearing them really distresses me. So that's my homework, to work on that. But I just wanted to say, this lady is now feeling really concerned about going out. She's feeling obviously the good news is 2 men stepped in and actually stood up for her and told this guy basically to back off, and how dare he abuse a woman. But she's feeling pretty shaken by it. And so I just wanted to remind you that frightened people get really upset when we don't join in their fear. Think about that yourself. Think about, any examples really in our lives where we've been frightened, where something feels a very real threat and other people don't feel the same. We can get really annoyed by it. It feels disrespectful. It feels like people are making fun of us. Even just by not being frightened, we can feel ridiculed. So I want you to know that, we know the mask wearing is a symbolism. We know that it's not about anything other than a show. But so do whatever feels right for you. As I said in my other video, wear one, don't wear one, whatever. I'm going to wear one when I'm in shops, and I'm going to basically, in the same principle that where I would cover my head if I was going into a mosque, I'm going to put something over my face. Now, basically, I have found the thinnest black scarf, and I'm just wearing that because, this is how we know that not even they're taking it seriously, because you can wear anything. You can wear a scarf, you can wear a sock, you can wear anything, right? Doesn't actually have to have any kind of ability to have any kind of, consequences, any kind of ability to protect you. Doesn't have to have that, because it's not about that. But for those of us who know that, it's not about that, as you move through the world, it's important that you don't get caught in the fear or get caught in the conflict that other people might bring to you in their reaction to seeing you not wear a mask, or in their reaction to seeing your children not wear a mask. So my advice to the person who relayed this story to me was, tell this lady that this is just really good practice for her to be a good advocate for her daughter in the coming times, right? Because remember, this is not our only game. We're just at the start of the season. This is just one of our games. This is lockdowns were kind of game 1, masks are now game 2. We're in game 2 in the season. We're getting better at this. We're getting better at holding our own. We're getting better at staying aligned. We're getting better at not buying into the conflict and fear that really feeds and drives this whole machine. So I think applying the RISE principle, which I spoke about in the last live, for this lady. So once she was home, to just apply respect. So respect this man's desire to wear a mask, respect this man's fear, introspect, where am I really frightened? Where is he reflecting my fear of walking down the street? Where is he reflecting my belief that I'm not entitled to have my child not wear a mask? Where is he reflecting my belief that I'm going to be attacked? Then S is for support. So definitely support yourself through this. She needs to support herself in respecting her feelings about this, and that she would feel this way. and then evolve. Really look at what happened in that scene. What is this man teaching me? Maybe send him some gratitude. He's helping me to be stronger. He's helping me to advocate for my daughter. He's helping me to show her that we can stand and move through the world in our power, that we are not afraid, that we are not frightened, and also evolve knowing support was right there. Those two men came and helped her and stood by her. And let's do that for each other. In nursing, nurses are really abused a lot. Nurses are abused by the whole gamut of the medical structure. So we're abused by patients, obviously. You can imagine that. But we're often abused by doctors, just through their entitlement. We can be verbally abused. Sometimes, I've known a situation where a phone went flying through the ward because a doctor was upset. He flung his mobile phone so hard through the ward, it could have easily hit somebody. And I was so proud of those nurses because they put in an incident report, which was fantastic. And this is what we need to do. But what we were taught as nurses was, when a doctor is going off at you, or when you see a doctor going off at another nurse, come and stand by her. You don't even necessarily have to say anything. You can just stand by her as support. And this is what we can start to do for each other. We just, in any sense, if you see something like this, you don't have to even get involved in conflict. Just stand by, support, and support your friends in their decisions. Let's support the people who are choosing to wear masks. Let's support the people that are frightened by remembering and recognizing what we feel like when we're frightened and we feel like other people don't get how important and how serious it is. But let's make sure we're always aligned with our own values and our own beliefs as much as we're able to be, and support ourselves through this time in staying out of fear and conflict as much as we can. I hope that's helpful for you all.